Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. In this short video, I just want to show you my sim racing setup. I actually feel quite fortunate that I have such a setup. I used to use this as my office, but I decided that I would change it into a sim racing area. So basically, the main things that I have here is I have a next level racing half rig. I will put links in the description for all these things because I can't really remember the exact names of everything. But I found that worked really well because I felt like I didn't have quite enough room for me to have a full sim racing rig. And then I have this IKEA chair that actually fits really well. There's like a tray on the floor that holds the chair in place. I really like that. Yeah, so that actually worked really well. I've got the Moser R16, and I have the CS wheel, which is the one that I use more often, and I also have the cheaper Formula rim that I do use occasionally, but not that much. I do have the Moser. I can't remember the name of them, but it's basically the nicest pedals that they had at the time available. I used to have some Fanatec Club Sport version 2s, and actually I think these are really comparable. I actually really like them. I find them really good. Um, then I have this Alienware 34-inch curved screen. Actually, I bought this before I decided to change this room into a sim rig, but actually it works really well. Um, for the sim racing, it gives me a nice wide angle and it's a big screen, and obviously the picture's really good. It's like I think it's just under a 4K screen. One of the issues I've had with a curved screen though is the Tobii eye tracker doesn't really fit on the bottom of a curved screen very well. The mounting that they give me, it keeps falling off. And also, if I was to mount it there, I would be a bit too far away in the seat. So as you can see, I have a bit of a weird hybrid setup where I found a mobile phone stand that I use, which seems to do the job. It holds it in place, but it's far from ideal. Then I have a little table here that I have the keyboard on. I got like a box here. That's where I keep all the wheels when I am not using them. I have this thing like a lap tray. So if for some reason I want to play a game here with a keyboard and mouse, then I can. Um, and then obviously I have the computer. This used to be my main computer, but I bought another one for the living room, and then I use this as the sim racing one. It's more than good enough. It's got a i5 in it, and it's got a AMD 7970 XTX, I think it's called, the GPU. It might be a little bit of overkill, but it certainly works fine. Of course, I have to have an oil diffuser in here because it really helps it not to get stinky in here. And then randomly, I've got a PS4 that I've owned for many years. I'm kind of thinking it would be nice if I can try to set up my Moser steering wheel and everything for it to work on that. I have a dongle that might work with that, so I might actually give that a go. Or I have a spare Xbox, a Series S, hanging around. So if I can actually get the Moser stuff working on that with the dongle, I might have that in here instead of the PS4. But yeah, other than that, that is the basic setup that I have when it comes to sim racing. So if you have any questions or if there's anything I forgot, I think I didn't say actually, these are all Moser items. It's the handbrake and the gearbox. They work really well. I am not really after like the absolute ultimate. I don't actually use them all that often, but I definitely think it is nice to have. It makes the whole setup feel a lot more realistic and immersive. So there you go. Thanks for watching. And like I said, if there's anything I forgot to talk about, or if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section. I am aware that I've got like a nest of wires here. Frankly, I'm a bit too lazy to set up all the wires in a really good way. And as you can imagine, with all these various devices in here, there are a lot of wires. So yeah, thank you for watching.